Hey, you want to come on a journey with me? I've been doing YouTube videos for a long time, off and on. And back when I started the YouTube channel, I had written a book and I had all the answers. The book was about my experiences having my whole life and how the world treats us and blah, blah, blah. It was basically me on a soapbox thinking I knew everything. And I was going to save the world. Save the world. What I've recently learned is I can't save anybody. As much as I think I can control people's lives or help them through stuff or be their friend or I can't help anybody change any more than that book. It's funny. I'm gonna actually update it. 17 years later, I'm still, heavy. Not as heavy as I once was. I've changed a lot of habits and doing better in a lot of areas, but I sure don't like looking at myself in this camera because I am not where I thought I would be 17 years later. And really, that's no one's fault but my own. And now, I'm waiting to have a consultation in less than a week with an ear, nose, and throat doctor because I have some major nodules on my thyroid. I don't even know if you can see. There's like a lump here, and I struggled to swallow and keep things from coming back up, and I won't get real technical about it, but it's not fun. I have a hard time eating. Something is blocking my throat. It's nodules, and I have to get a recommended fine needle aspiration, which basically is, I've got inflammation in both lobes of my thyroid and nodules on both lobes, and I need to have a fine needle aspiration, which is basically a biopsy. So now next week I have to go for the consultation first, then they'll have to schedule that, and then I know that I'm going to have some kind of procedure. I don't know if it's cancerous or not. So you psych yourself out with that. Is it or isn't it? My mom had her thyroid removed because of Hashimoto's syndrome, which is an autoimmune disorder. It's not cancer. And my sister did have thyroid cancer and had hers removed and has been clear for 10 years. So you psych yourself out about, what's going on. And I'm not overly worried about all of that. I need to start a journey of not self-improvement. I say self-improvement, but quite frankly, I don't like me. I don't like myself. And in my brain, the way I interpret things, self is my human self. And I am a fucked up mess. As many of us are. But, I look at myself in this camera and I'm like, wow, I look old, I look tired, I look worn, I look sad, and I am. Because this world is a mess, and I'm a mess, and God's been telling me for a long time to get my shit together, and I've noticed incrementally over time if I don't get my shit together, certain things happen that kind of force me to do what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know if that makes sense, but like this, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But I've got skin issues, acne. These patches right here have bothered me for a while. Well, I was told by a pharmacist I know that statins are really bad, so I've fought taking statins for a long time. And my doctor and I just had a conversation about it again. My hair's thinning. And she said these are actually cholesterol deposits. My cholesterol isn't horrible. I mean, sorry, it was kind of gross. My cholesterol is supposed to be under 200, and mine was like 205 a year ago, and this last time, just about a month ago, it was 235, so it is climbing. And it's not always what I eat and stuff, because I've been trying to eat better. But my problem is I'm not mobile enough. I sit at a computer for 9 hours a day, and I struggle with mobility, so it's easier not to move, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what I've said on other videos. I don't know what I have or haven't told you. But I'm in the process of trying to figure shit out and maybe change things better, more. I've been taking baby steps for a long time, and I've been trying to improve, but I've also been trying to help other people. And I don't know. I just realized that I can't help anybody but myself. I can be an example. But I say self because my human self, so that's the word I associate with the humanity of who I am. What I need to do is I'm going on a journey of soul improvement, because in my mind, we all have a soul, and it reflects the God within us. And if you're a believer in God and Jesus, I'm a Christian, you can't help but love that part of who you are. You know, He made us in His image and likeness, and He died for me and for my sins. You can't hate that. You can't dislike it. And a part of that is in me, so that's the part that I need to work on. My soul improvement. Because when I look at who I am from a soul perspective, I'm a good person. I'm fun. I'm funny. I'm caring. I have a huge heart. I do believe we've all been given a soul purpose, too. We're all here to accomplish certain things based on the talents and gifts we were given, and I have yet to do that. I think I've made a difference in a lot of people's lives, and I've helped a lot of people along the way, but I haven't gotten to the true soul purpose as to why I'm here. And I need to work on getting there. I think we all do. And I think from now on, my videos have been, oh, God's telling me to do this, and God's telling me to do that, and I think, I'm not sure, I'm this, I'm blah, blah, and it's just me talking, but I don't want the human me to be talking anymore. Sounds kind of funny, but I'm coming from what I call a soul perspective, and maybe this journey that I'm about to begin with you will resonate with someone. I don't intend to look this crappy in all my videos, but hey, I figured it's a good way to start. This is kind of how I'm feeling today. And honesty and authenticity usually count for something. And I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying or why I'm doing this video. But I'm hoping that in the future I'll do more and kind of let you know where I stand. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Christmas is on its way. And that's always a nice time of year to spend with family and friends. I do love this world, and I love every person in it, even with all your baggage and all your issues and all your everything. I do want to help the world, but I can't help the world until I help myself. My soul. My soul, my soul, my soul. I haven't done a good job of helping myself in the last 50 some odd years, so maybe if I start focusing on the soul, maybe that'll make a difference. Who knows? We're all here to learn and grow, make mistakes, change, screw up, get better, baby steps, go backwards, step forward. It's a crazy life, but we gotta live it, and I want to try to live it in the best way I know how going forward. So if you want to stick with me in my journey, like and subscribe. You know the YouTube lingo. If not, don't. God will get this to whoever needs to hear it. And I will be back. I'll be in touch. Thank you, everybody, and I love you. I love this entire world. I love your soul. I love everything about you. And basically the bottom line is, in order to help the world, we have to help our souls. We have to find who we are. We have to stop hurting ourselves. Stop hurting our souls. Alright, I think that's 11 minutes is enough of me rambling, so I'll do another video in a day or two. I love you. Bye.